cross between bakery, like a market bakery, and a sandwich. So just a comfort sandwiches, right? So yeah, we got cold sandwiches now, and we got made-to-order sandwiches as well. You know, so Italian, European kind of sandwiches, and a lot of Canadian comfort sandwiches as well. I didn't realize that people here in Davao would love our lox, right? So what lox is, how we do our lox is like a Montreal everything bagel in our style, and then smoked salmon with cream cheese and dill. That is like one of our top sellers, really. That and our chicken and pesto sandwich on a schiacciata bread, right? So the Italian version of like a thinner focaccia bread. So those two are our big sellers. Yeah, you know, we have lamb meat as well. Really good. You know, lamb leg coated with crusted coriander, lamb, and then with mustard and all the good stuff. Davao really right now, they're more adventurous now than it was before, right? People are willing to try new things. People are you know, travel more and get to experience the flavors outside the Philippines, right? So when they get back here, they try to look for that taste again, that taste profile, and they're more adventurous, right? So you know, especially Davao is just starting with new flavors and whatnot. So Davao is just like in the rise in terms of culinary scene, right? They love to try. They wanna try new things and easy the comfort food, because we're more about comfort food, right? To say what we're trying to do now or introduce to Davao is becoming the new comforts for Davaoenos as well, right? So aside from Grateful Bread, we also have Pilgrim, up in Buda. It's about an hour and a half drive from here, Grateful. We're more on the Canadian comfort food. And then we just recently opened as well Bayrada Churrascaria. It's Portuguese piri-piri chicken. So again, it's more of a Toronto type of Portuguese style food. And what we are bringing here in Davao, really, it's what we experience in Canada, in Toronto. All the comfort food that you know that we learn to love and we learn to cook, and now we're trying to share that to Davaoenos. So if you haven't tried yet, the Grateful Bread, we're on Mabini and Quirino. One of our popular items you should try when you get here, you should try our Montreal Bagel, everything Montreal Bagel, and in our lox. Those are a must-have here.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
We are at Grateful Bread, and it's one of the rare spots in Davao City that actually serves legit sandwiches and bagels. So it's more of like a bakery slash deli, all right? According to, of course, the man behind Grateful Bread, that's Chef Jeremy Go. And you know, growing up in the States, I've always been into sandwiches. Grew up with pizza, burgers, and bologna sandwiches, or I make up my own. But of course, here in the Philippines, everybody's all about rice. But for those who are looking for a quick meal, you know, just a get up and go fix, you can just drop by here at the Grateful Bread. Of course, they have a lot of sandwiches and baked goods and pastries that's of Canadian origin. So obviously, Chef Jeremy Go, having lived and being based in Canada for many years, he's bringing that experience here. But for those who are also into the deli and the sandwich scene, you can also enjoy a variety of offerings on their menu. All right. In fact, we have some of their popular offerings, and this one happens to be the Everything Bagel Lox. It has cream cheese, of course. That's the usual staple when it comes to bagel. And you have dill, capers, and pickled onions, which is that pink thing that you see there. All right, so very excited to try this. we also have the chicken and tomato pesto, which speaks for itself. You have the chachata bread, you have the HOH heirloom tomatoes, and garlic aioli, of course pickled onion, and arugula. So that will represent the green part there. And of course, you get that, it's a big sandwich, so they slice it into so you can actually share. It's good for sharing. And you can see the substantial chicken meat in there. Very generous with the filling here as well. Like I said, the sandwiches here at Grateful Bread, or you know, their bagel offerings here, it's enough to be considered a meal already. So they take it seriously, and we will try it out. As for their pastry offerings, they have the Danish, which is everybody's favorite, and it has powdered sugar and blueberry right in the middle. So if you have a sweet tooth, or you just want something to go well with your coffee, they have Danish here as well. And they have their, yeah, this is the classic butter tart. So this is actually very Canadian, quite heavy, folks. So this will fill you up. We have two here, which is the pecan butter tart, and you have the classic butter tart. So I'm excited to try this. This will be my first time. So I'm pretty sure this is, I guess, popular in Canada, and we'll try this out as well. So we do have our pastry treats, and we do have a bagel, and we do have a sandwich. So all the bases are covered here at Grateful Bread. And for the drink, Chef Jeremy offered the pumpkin spice latte. So obviously one of the special drinks here that's caffeinated. It's usually seasonal when it comes to the bigger coffee shops, but here at Grateful Bread, I think they have this all year round. So if you want your pumpkin spice latte to go well with the bagel and the sandwiches, that's the one to order. All right, so we'll get to the food, and we'll start with, of course, the one I'm most excited about. This is the everything bagel. Very deli, right? Something that you could definitely enjoy and order at a deli. So I'm gonna take a bite. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. It's a moment, folks. So you wanna find a place here in Davao City that can transport you to another part of the world. Be it Canada, be it New York, be it elsewhere. Alright? This is definitely the spot. The capers, salmon, everything else in between. I love how soft the bagel is. It doesn't get in the way. Wow, that's good. That's good. Very generous with the salmon as well. Next up, I told you I'm a sandwich guy. I grew up on bologna sandwiches, but we've leveled up, folks. We've leveled up on the bologna sandwiches, and we now have our pesto sandwich, which is, of course, with the chicken in between. Very, very loaded. I'm excited to try this. Pesto and chicken always go together, and Chef Jeremy just knows how to put a sandwich together. Oh my god. Oh wow. This is what I've been missing all this time. Alright? I'm at a loss for words. I'm not even kidding, folks. It's pastry time. Wow, look at this. So exquisite and yet still very solid. With the blueberries in the middle. Let's take a bite. I don't think I was supposed to eat it that way. I think I was supposed to use like a fork or something, but eat like a man, right? Something that's very Canadian. Like I said earlier, these are heavy. It has weight, it has heft, and you know, there's a lot of goodness inside. Oh wow. All in all, everything was so good. If you want to be transported to another place where they actually really serve premium sandwiches, visit Grateful Bread. You will be grateful. Road trip approved.